We've already, done everything with him. Hello.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
I haven't talked to this guy in forever.
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here?
Mostly fault. Turns out she actually was a bit to blame. Yeah, I don't believe him alone is at fault, but it is mostly his fault. Oh, I don't have an opinion to say no.
I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
I'm not gonna say that. I hate that because I kind of want to say it just because it's light and it means it shouldn't cause any negatives, but I'm not gonna take any chances.
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend. A dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. Her things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means.
Oh, she had a knife.
Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her a life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times were her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. And as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
Well, I'm definitely not saying, can't say I... Man, none of these are good. Like, not that they have negative consequences, but like, none of these are appropriate. Can't say I care all that much about this. Well, that's not true. You're at fault. I mean, obviously, you know, if she was running around on him, I ain't got much sympathy for cheaters. So I'm not saying him beating her was all right, but at the same time, she definitely shouldn't have been doing that shit. They should have split up at that point, though. When he got back, probably should have split up. I think them staying together. Now, that is his fault, because he obviously forced that them to stay together. So that, I still think it's obviously mostly his fault. When it seems you deserve each other, that's not appropriate either, because it makes it sound like they're both terrible. I don't think she's partially terrible because she slept around. And then ran off while he was fighting in a war. That's pretty shitty, to say the least. So yeah, she's kind of shitty. But I still think he's shittier. Man, none of these are... So my answer would be something along the lines of, you both made mistakes. You made the worst mistakes, but she's not without some blame in this. And knowing what we know about her going to the crones to get rid of the baby, she caused a lot of the stuff to go on with the miscarriage and all that other stuff. So the miscarriage wasn't even his fault. So that's the other thing, is you're at fault for what? The whole situation? Again, the whole situation, no. Definitely not. But a significant portion of it. These are all shitty answers. I mean, he is at fault because, you know, he did, you know, beat her and shit even afterwards. Even if she was goading him and all that stuff, that's not an excuse, obviously. But at some point she should have, like, I don't know. I'm going to go with this one. It's the closest to what I would say, but I still think that they're all bad.
You're right. Faults on both sides.
Yes.
Yours and hers.
No, that's what I mean.
I'm content that you finally see that.
No, you're still
Very
mostly
well,
at fault.
then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Your wife is with the crones as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
I've heard folk speak of them, and thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the crones attacked them and abducted Anna.
A beast? Bloody hell. And Tamara? Was she hurt?
No.
Oh, thank the gods for that. So, Annie? What happened to her?
The creature carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her, though. In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content? What is this tripe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp?
One thing that just occurred to me, too, this is probably a a long shot. Is wonder if the creature that captured Anna or Annie or whatever and took her to the crones was the one person that the spirit that we freed, because it was a beast of some kind, like she was before. I mean, she might not have been a horse before, but she could have been some kind of very fast beast. But I wonder if there's any connection there, if it's just some random beast that was their servant. Anyway, I think this is definitely for the best, right? Because they need to be split up, obviously.
She made a pact with the crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now, what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute.
Diddle-diddle, diddle-diddle, diddle-diddle.
It landed right in front of us. I thought we'd breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
Oh, what?
Damn brute.
Sun's in my eyes. I can't see. I don't have any. Hello. I knew that was coming. Damn, that dodge is huge. You need to teach Geralt a thing or two. Shit. Don't be killing my steel. Killing my steel. Stealing my kill, son. Did you just turn into a chicken? Come on. I was trying to hit on the other side of him. Hell yeah, right in the back, son. There we go. He's much better at this than Geralt. And then I died. Wait, what?
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
I know. Oh. Guess that's not the way it's supposed to go. Damn it, I can't do the teleport thing. Help me get your energy back faster. Is this? Oh, okay. I see where we're supposed to go. Thought we were supposed to go the wrong way around or something. The hell? That's how he got his tooth all effed up, I guess.
Bring it on, horser! Come here!
Nice. Oh, trophy for your horse. Holy shit.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
I certainly hope not. It's brought me no small trouble.
Meaning?
I must flee. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And no teleporting horses.
Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True. But with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
See, this is a bad idea. Because, like Geralt said, I think they're going to be way too much for him to handle. Even other than that, even aside from that, even if we could get her back, I don't think that's going to help things much at all. Because they're going to have this dead baby thing going on. Obviously, what they had going on before was shitty for both of them. So I don't really want to get them back. But the flip side is, if I don't go, they'll all die. Like, for sure. See, that needs to be an option that says, well, I mean, I guess you've pretty much told him. It's like, look, if I don't go, you're gonna die. So I guess that's the sorry, I just don't have. It's not that I don't have the time. It's just a bad idea. But like if this was like realistic, I would say no, I'm not going. In the vain hope that he would rethink. But the gamer, I mean, wants to see what happens if we go, right? I want to see what happens. But like I say, I would like to free her from the crones, but I don't want to put her back with him because they just know they don't need to be together. Damn it. Let me think about this. All right. So here's my thought process. If I go with them, we could at least free her and maybe give the option to say, hey, look, you guys need to split up, or she needs to go do her own thing. You need to just let her go. She can go live with Tamara, and that's just going to be it. If I just leave, I mean, they're going to die if they go. I mean, I don't see any possible positive. I guess that's my thing. I don't see any possible positive outcome if I don't go with them. I don't see anything good coming of that. If I go, I could free her and possibly get them to split up. So let's do that.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
Hell?
There you are. Escaped again.
The fuck?
Sorry, we was never here.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast, but he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Uma. Strange name.
Aye, strange, but he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damned foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
What the?
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smartass. Someone wagered him and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Funny story. How so?
I went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Hey, he's got you on that one, Geralt.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right.
You think so?
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Let's forget all that
Farewell.
happened.
I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
Where did you think she learned those sick sword skills? Damn it, is it gonna kick me straight to the next part? Oh, okay, they're just going to the next town or whatever to wait for me. Yeah, that's not gonna come out good. I already know this. There's no way this is gonna end well, but return to Crookback Bog. Yep, we'll mark that one. What else do we get? Alright, let's save. Oh, man, I just feel like it's a bad idea. Anyway, let's check our skills. We have 2 now. Alright. I could go ahead and put 2 more in fast attack. But I can't really even go down here until I've got 20 points. I mean, that's the thing, is like, do I really want to keep going down there? Or do I want to split it up a little bit? Like I say, I'm not really super crazy about it. Now, this one's alright. Every known level 1 alchemy formula increases maximum toxicity by 1. And if I pick that up and put that here and replace the max vitality by 500, it'll probably not quite make up for the difference, but you know, make it not as impact. And it would be useful to have for sure, increasing my toxicity, especially now that we understand how those other things work. Let me think on it a little bit, and we'll decide what I'm gonna do. All right, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and get this. You don't unlock the next tree until 8 points, which seems a bit weird. Like, why is it not like 5 points? And here it's like 6. That's so bizarre that each one is different than the other ones. But at any rate, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that because I figure, 1, increasing my toxicity for every level 1 alchemy formerly known will help, especially since we're using other stuff. And, you know, obviously getting this slot will be good as well. So, go ahead and put 1 point in it. And we have vitality 200. We're going to take this out and put this in. So this added 100. So we ended up losing 400 hit points. Every known level 1 or 2 alchemy formula. None of these other ones are really that interesting. So yes, I guess we'll go ahead and do that. What's the 3rd level, I presume? Every known level 1, 2, or 3 alchemy. Okay. So maximum toxicity is increased a little bit. That'll be nice. Did this go up or not? Shit. I forgot. No, it didn't. So yeah, it seems like this doesn't, the level of this doesn't matter. It's just the color. That's all that matters. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like it's going to take so... That's what I don't like, is it's going to take so many points to get to this higher end stuff. It feels like you really do have to do nothing but this to get it leveled up. But what do we get our next slot? This will be next level. We get another point thing that we could put down there. That'll be nice. But anyway, so yeah, that's going to do it for now. Let's go and put our assassin pants on. Our assassin's trousers, which also gives us some more points, and it's light armor, which I like, obviously. 5% sign intensity. This goes into a weapon. I guess, sure. The art intensity, whatever. Anyway. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks again to Asger for your continued support on Patreon. Make sure you guys leave comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of this series, and I'll see you next time.